Hey, hello everybody. There we go. There's that game. That game that we love to play, Rimworld, Alpha 17, a brand new colony. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have some excitement. It's going to be very cool. So we're trying a whole new scenario. You know why I'm talking? Because people might watch this later on after it's already been posted. So even though I don't know if anybody's here yet because I'm not seeing anybody show up in the chat. I do need to keep talking because if you're watching this when the game shows up on the highlight video, hey, Funak, hello, Funak. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Good to see ya. You know what? I'm going to name a pawn after you. I guess we probably need to let these guys land first before we can start naming people and whatnot. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of work here. Alright, so this one... So normally I don't name pawns after people in the stream, but this time I'm going to. Game Lifer, Funak actually beat you to the first, so you're second, but that's okay. Shit, really? It's off the top of the screen? What is going on here? Yeah, no, we're set up properly. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going to name pawns after people because I can't see that window when I click on somebody. And that's not what I want to do. Alright, let's stop goofing around and start playing the game. Alright. Let's unforbid these things, let's unforbid these things, and unforbid these. So we're playing a custom scenario today. We're starting with 5 pawns, and every 4 days we're going to have a wanderer join. But every 6 days we're going to have a raid. So it's going to be really crazy. And that might not sound like much, but I actually tried running a test game of this last night for a couple of hours, and it was insane. So this is going to be wild. So the first hour will be pretty normal, but it's gonna ramp up very quickly after that, and we'll see how it goes. Should be a good time. That's the main thing. We're gonna have some fun. So I've got all of our basic construction set up. First thing we need to do, of course, is get our beds and everything. I set up our storage zones for various goodies. Like here's where we'll store our wood. This I believe is components and weapons and apparel. This is the everything. Over here is the broken, the dumping stockpile. Game Lifer has already run across the delay that comes between when I see something and when you guys hear about it. It's so crazy. I was actually just over on Foxy Fern's stream for a couple of minutes. I never catch her streaming. And I was chatting with her, and it was weird for me to be the one typing in the stuff and not hearing her response until like 40 seconds later. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, sorry, Funak. When I try to, and you guys can see this too, when I try to go through and rename... Oh wait, no, there it is right there. Duh. Okay. So, yep, I can do that. There, wait, shit. It's like I've forgotten how to play this game. Alright. So this guy is a nobody, so Funak. There we go. Great. And Game Lifer. Unless you have a preference, I'm going to go ahead and give you Shinichi here, who is my good doctor and constructor, so he's actually a pretty good guy. So this will be Game Lifer. Alright. So since we're going to have a lot of pawns, hopefully, either that or we're just going to die, I do want to start naming pawns after people, which I normally don't do in the streams because it does take a little extra time. But our stream colonies never seem to last longer than a couple of hours anyway, so I don't really need to worry about it too much. Here's our basic colony. Eventually we'll have a housing unit right there. That's what that plan is for. This plan is for a little garden. That's why it's over the sterile or the rich soil. Here's another garden area right here. This will be our workshop. This will be our kitchen and freezer. Down here, additional housing units for later on in the colony. This will be our prison. And, oh, there's our hospital right there. So there's the overall plan. I guess I should go ahead and give these guys, I know this guy's a melee. And I know I have one good shooter at least. There we go. I haven't even given these guys their weapons yet. And Bertha's also a good doctor, and she's pretty incompetent when it comes to all the other stuff. So I want you to have the pistol. McDonald, you're going to have... Actually, no, I think it was Funek that should have the pistol. Let's see. Well, he's got a thing of 2, and Game Lifer got a thing of 4. Alright, so Game Lifer, you're going to get the pistol. McDonald, you're going to get the rifle. Doug, you can have the little knife. That's pretty much it for weapons. But we'll get some puny raiders here pretty quick. We can get their weapons. So yeah, but first we're just going to have them do a bunch of deconstruction. They're going to get some wall stuff, and then we will start constructing our perimeter walls from those things. Guess I could unforbid the defensive, the sandbags. So I tend to have a habit of not building our defenses soon enough. So I really want to make sure we build our defenses quickly in this colony. Because in my test colonies, we just got overwhelmed very quickly. Like by day 15. So we really need to be ready to go pretty early on. Everybody's sleeping, enjoying their beautiful individual bedrooms. Another challenge I ran into is it's amazing how quickly your colony grows with these settings. So we are really going to struggle to keep up with giving everybody their own bedrooms. We're going to struggle with food, so I'm actually going to go ahead and plant another growing zone right here, and we're just going to make this all rice. Because we're going to need a ton of food to feed these guys. Funak asks, what kind of resources do we start with this scenario? So I just took the standard Crashland scenario, and I added, I think I added 20 survival meals. I think usually you start with 30 survival meals, and I bumped it up to 50. But everything else is the same. And I got rid of the pet. I don't like pets. And also I turned off turrets and traps. So we won't be able to research turrets and traps, which is standard for our Let's Plays on this channel. One of these days I'll play with turrets again, but for now, I prefer to play without them. This is hardcore Rimworld. We're tough guys here, right? Gonna unforbid that wall. Alright. Day 1 is just about over with. It's really, you really got to pay attention to the days going by in this scenario too, because they will really surprise you. Put in a couple of chairs. There we go. Yeah, I started with 5 pawns instead of 3. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and that's all part of the population explosion theme. You kind of need a big start. A raid every 6 days. You know, that's on top of what Cassandra normally sends you. And Cassandra doesn't normally send you a serious problem every 6 days. So we're going to get way more than double the normal amount of raids and so forth in this. And it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. Ah, Many. Hello, Many. Welcome to the colony. Name a pawn after you. Oh, wait. You want the most incompetent. You know what? I'm gonna wait until we get a wanderer join, because wanderer joins are always super incompetent. So Many will. I'll hold out until we get a completely incompetent pawn here. Speaking of family-friendly Many, I got a request the other day for me to an offer for me to get a key for porn director tycoon or porno video tycoon or porno tycoon or something like that. I was like, come on, please. But you know what? I still looked into it, and apparently it's a pretty bad game. Strangely, no nudity or adult. Like it's totally PG, but apparently it's a really bad business simulator, so I declined that. Yeah, Funak. Actually, if you watch my my Utopia 17 Let's Play series, there is a lot of getting it on in that series. I've got a bunch of animals getting it on. I've got a bunch of pawns getting it on. Like, people are doing it all the time in Utopia 17. You would think that the music would be more like a wow, but it's not. Ah, Funak has also heard of Porno Tycoon. It does sound like an awesome game, but apparently it's pretty terrible. Now there's another one. It's so weird that like there's always two versions of the same game every time a new game comes out. There's another one called like Adult Video Tycoon or something like that that actually looks pretty good. And from what I've seen, the ratings on that are fairly good. But the one that I got offered a free key for, not so good. And of course, I pretty rarely get offered keys for... no, that's not true. I got hospitalized. I got a key for that. And I asked for that one. And, Funek says the constant fornicating is where the Utopia part comes from. That's true. That's probably the most utopic part of our colony, to be honest. Alright, day 2. We're halfway to our next pawn. And it looks like we're slowly starting to stockpile now. We got to tear this down before we can start building more walls. I did set up everybody's work schedule before we got started. Pretty standard. We started out with a pretty strong crew here. I had to re-roll. I think 3 of these guys I kept without re-rolling, and then the other 2 I had to re-roll a couple of times. I think I only did like 7 or 8 more re-rolls though. So we've got 3 good constructors. We've got only 1 good cook and 1 okay cook, but Funak can level up. Also, Funak, if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly, let me know. A couple of good miners, who cares? I've got 2 really strong growers. I think McDonald started at 11, he's already up to 16, that's amazing. 1 good social person, but that's all. You know what, we're not even going to need a social person because we're not going to be capturing anybody. 2 strong doctors. Corey Gull says, New World. Yes, it is a new world, Corey. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and name a pawn after you. This is our population explosion world. We started with 5 pawns. We're going to get a wanderer join every 4 days. But we're going to have a raid every 6 days. That's on top of the raids that Cassandra is going to send us normally. So we're going to have a ton of raids in this. It's going to be very difficult. Otherwise, it's basically the same. No turrets, no traps, blah, blah, blah. You know how all that stuff goes. But yep, a new one. We'll see how long it lasts. Knowing us, it'll last basically through the stream. I am planning on trying to stream at least 2 hours, maybe a little longer than 2 hours today if I can. And I won't be able to stream again. I will do my next stream on Friday. So I'm going to be down staying with my parents for the next few days. Funak says he's only about halfway caught up with the Utopia 17 series so far, but he'll be there in a few days. All right. Well, you guys, there's some pretty exciting episodes coming up. I just recorded Friday's episode this morning. And yeah, I really want to tell you guys. I really want to spoil it all, but I'm not going to. But there's a lot of good stuff coming up in the next few episodes. Now, do I have this one set up? I do. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing here. Sometimes I actually get stuff right. One thing that we definitely will need a lot of in this series is graves. Because there's going to be a lot of dead pawns, that's for sure. And some of them will be ours. Hopefully most of them will be raiders. But like I said, in my test run with this scenario, where we were getting a wanderer every 3 days and a raid every 4 days, the colony died on day 13. So I dialed it back a little bit. And hopefully this is something that we can make last. All right, so I'm going to run this down here and then along there and up there and over here, up there. And then that's where we'll put our battery. Expand build roof area. Funak says, graves or cannibals? Well, cannibals gives you too much of a mood debuff, so no cannibalism for me. I don't mind burying the dead. It's respectful. Visitors, hello visitors. Thanks for stopping by. What are we building up here? Not really much of anything. Marble. I know I've got some more marble walls somewhere in here. Slate. Granite. Granite. Marble. There we go. Andrew Scheidler. Hello, Andrew. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, Funak is idle. Let's go ahead and name this guy. Andrew. Right there. A-N-D-R-E-W. Andrew, our sniper. All right. Got almost all of them named off here. I'll have to start writing them down after this. Manny says this is an interesting challenge. Well, I'd like to hear that. If anybody knows about interesting challenges, it's Manny. He is the expert on coming up with creative challenges. Too challenging for me, if you ask me, because I'm just not. Manny is the best player I know at this game, and I can't compete with him. Although I try sometimes. Alright, are these going to be, that's going to be granite. I don't really have that much granite, but I know I have some slate walls set up down here somewhere. There we go. Andrew said I'm the first person to get his last name right. Well, I get those right sometimes. Hello, Carlo Andrea Pavan? See, talking about getting people's names right. Well, Berth, that's going to be you right here. Oh boy, you are good for no fighting. Carlo Andrea. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I am, but who knows? Who knows? Andrew says, of course I'm a sniper. That's what I want to do in the course. In the core? There's probably no, you don't pronounce the S on that. Well, there you go then. I'm a sniper in dang, what's that video game? It's like the most popular video game. Elder Scrolls game that everybody loves. Skyrim. I'm a sniper in Skyrim. So, you know, there's that. Alright, well, I'll try to get it right. Carlo Andrea? I could just shorten it to Carlo, but I know some people don't like their name being shortened. Minnie says that I flatter him. Well, it's true. Minnie is a moderator on the Rimworld subreddit, where he keeps all those pawns in line. Does a good job there. Helps keep things interesting. Posts lots of useful stuff. Oh, let's see. I would think it would be Savik, but I bet you that's not right. Dejan? Am I getting? That's probably not right either. All right, I'm gonna write your name down now. What was that little beep? That means that the people are leaving. It's always good to write stuff down while you got the game running and you're trying to do a stream. Nothing like writing and trying to talk at the same time. Alright, that should be enough names right there. Charles Andrew. Well, I can do that. It's much easier. That would probably be the English English version of your name then? That's what you're saying? Alright, that's much easier. Thank you. Oh, so we have an Andrew and we have a Charles Andrew. Andrew says 6 months till basic. Well, first off, thank you for you know, volunteering to serve, and good luck. Hopefully it serves you well in life. Good discipline, and you know, pay for you to go to college, and so yeah, good luck. I hope it turns out all right for you. I kind of regret. I thought about signing up, and kind of regret that I didn't. Hello, Simit Terget. I will put your name down here on the list to get a pawn named after you. Can I be in your colony? Omega would be my name. All right, I will change that to Omega. And you are second on the list, Simit. So it won't take long. Oh, no, wait, you are actually third on the list. I forgot about Manny. Manny is first. Dejan is second. Omega is third. Still won't take long. It'll take us 12 days. We are on day 3. Very soon we're going to have our first colonists join. We have idle pawns, huh? Funak is, it doesn't do construction. He does growing. Alright, so we need to start cutting down some more trees. We're going to set this up here, and we're going to turn that off. There we go. That'll keep him busy. Now, wait a minute. Is that the fighting music? So that means we've triggered the bug for the ancient danger, huh? So there's an ancient danger where so Manny, how do that means we're not going to get any legitimate raids. So that could be the ancient danger right there. That means we're not going to get any legitimate raids until we fight off these bad guys, huh? There's got to be. Oh, that's probably another one right there. That looks like an ancient danger for sure. I know. I think I read that if you go into dev mode, you can just like kill them like that. Yeah, or we could do it the old-fashioned way and actually just fight them with our, like, no weapons. That sucks. Manny says we'll still get the legitimate raids. Okay. I thought this was one of those things where people were posting like, I haven't gotten any raids for 50 days. But if all it means is that we're getting in, the what the hell am I doing? If all it means is that we get the fighting music mixed in, I don't mind that at all. I like the fighting music. We've got Funek and Andrew are both idle, and they're the two people who can't do construction, so that fits right in. But they can do growing and mining, so really there's no more trees to be cut down either. Oh shit, stupid home zone. Quit your cleaning. I do not need all that area out there cleaned. No wonder nothing ever gets done around here. All this interior stuff can stay home zone, that's fine, I don't mind. Alright, expand home area right there. Great. And I may as well fill in the gaps in here. I don't mind staying home area. There we go. And good. Good stuff. Let's see. Funek says he's not useless. He's good at whatever he does that he's already finished at work. That sounds like me. Manny says, I don't think it's related. There's nothing in the game that prevents you from getting multiple raids. Well, that's true. I've definitely gotten multiple raids. I just, yeah, I guess I shouldn't listen to what people speculate on the subreddit. Yeah, Funak, I've run into that too, where I accepted the offer safety raid, and then I got a legitimate raid on top of it. That I've definitely run into. Andrew asked if you missed anything. I had to pick up dog poop. Nope. You just missed us discussing the bug in the game where basically it's triggered one of the two ancient dangers. We've either got this ancient danger. I think this is an ancient danger down here. This one pretty obviously is up here. Local squirrel has gone mad. I think we can handle that. Alright, Charles, do you have a weapon on you? No. Game lifer, you do, though. But you're not going to be able to shoot that squirrel by the time it gets over here. So we will fight it with our fists. Melee attack. Melee attack. Come on. You can kill him. You guys, you're not that pathetic. Or are you? There we go, thank you. Alright, I probably ought to, do we? I guess we would actually start building some of this stuff. Andrew asks, what are ancient dangers? These, like areas like this, and inside you'll find skythers or crypto sleep pods. Sometimes you'll find mega scarabs and stuff. Sometimes you'll find, I mean, you never know what you're going to find inside of there. But they're walled-in areas that if you open them up, you're probably going to get attacked. Yes, nice job, Charles Andrew. You managed to kill a squirrel. That's teamwork. This is fight music too, right? I like this one. There you go, Funak. That's exactly right. I'm gonna remove more floors here because I just kind of need something to do. Gotta get these walls built. It can be anything, Andrew, but I'd say it's like 4 times out of 5, or at least 3 times out of 4, it's going to be something dangerous. I'm not going to take those chances. You guys are welcome to do your own stream where you open up Ancient Dangers and then have to start over again. Hey, this guy's not worthless. He is a slowpoke, which is sort of worthless. He is no good at fighting. But he's too useful to be named after many. So we're going to skip ahead. He is an incompetent fighter, though. So, Dejan, incompetent fighter, but good cook and potentially good doctor. Also good crafter, I like that. Alright, we are out of beds. I need some weapons. I mean, I guess I could build a crafting spot. There we go. Put that right there. Oh, look at that. I've got room for a couple of more. Oh, well, not quite. Go, put that door there, another door over here, build another bed, like that, beautiful. This needs to be hauled. We have an idle pawn again, Funak. Funak is a cook, a grower. Really, my growers keep becoming idle despite all the trees that I've given them to chop down. Some of those trees will ripen up all the way. Manny says, considering there's combat music playing, I guarantee there'll be something interesting in those rooms. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Alright, let's get some of this stuff built. Combat music is awesome, so that's fine. I agree. This game is one of the few games where I really enjoy the soundtrack. I like legitimately enjoy it. Oh, Ancient Danger. So there's Ancient Danger right there. Boom. All right. Well, we know what's up over there. All right. So this is getting us a few more granite blocks. Granite. Believe this wall is granite. Yeah. All right. So we're going to unforbid that wall. And is this also granite? That's slate. We do have some slate blocks. That's granite. Heat wave. Yikes. Shit. I still don't even have power. Oh, we don't have any steel. Oh my gosh. You gotta send me a heat wave, like, right at the start of the game. And I've got all my bedrooms up here. Well, run the power along like that. Is Dejan wearing an armor vest? If he is, how about giving it to someone who can fight? It's not a bad idea. Although he is carrying a mace, but... No, wait, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Keep that mace, Dejan. Oh, shoddy armor vest? I don't know about that. Apparently Dejan is related to somebody, too. Funak, stay busy. I really don't want to have people... Oh. Gotta give Dejan something to do here. Try this one. There we go, so he can cook. I don't want him constructing. I don't mind him mining. Definitely want him cleaning. Crafting is okay. I don't want him researching. I think I'll have you mine and then craft. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That is fine. We're on day 4, so we're getting close. Day 6, we'll get a raid if we don't get our standard Cassandra raid before then. But it's 34 Celsius out. That's pretty hot. Definitely need to get this power thing going here. I'm actually going to bump Corey up on his mining priority. And you know what, Game Lifer, I'm going to put you on there too. I'm just going to keep these guys who are really terrible off of it. But we definitely need to get some... World Tester! Hello, World Tester! I've got you on the list to get your name in here. You're going to be... Right now you're number 3 of the people that are waiting. But we're going to be getting new pawns quite frequently, so it won't take you too long to get your name in here. Funak is busy trying to get Dejan naked. Well, he's halfway there. I like how we built this crafting spot right over the top of that tree. I thought that they would have to cut that tree down, but guess not. I'm going to go cut that tree down anyways. And if we go to that crafting spot, I need to make some tribal wear. I need to make a couple of short bows. Blech. You know what? I'm going to turn you off of that. Turn you up on that. Not really sure which... it's probably all crafting as far as that's concerned, but... Get that power line done, fellas. I am less concerned with things like these solar panels. I know you're very excited to be building them, but build the power lines first, please. Okay, do we have power to this thing? Oh, we do. Thank you. Look at that. Nice and cool in our living area. I love it. Mission accomplished. Let's accomplish our next mission. Let's go ahead and get this thing built. But then we need to get a stove. Alright, there's a stove, or there's that. So now stove. Production. Electric stove. Right there. Great. I love it. Yeah. World Tester says, awesome, it's been a while since he's watched any of my videos. No, don't be sorry. There are a million things more important than watching me play video games. So if you have time to watch me play video games, I'm super happy about that. But if you don't... Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I want... Make club? Give me a break. Make short bow. That's what I want to do. All right, make a few of those up. When you do have time to watch me play, that's fantastic. I really appreciate it. But, you know, life comes at you fast, right? Isn't that what some commercial said or something? All right, raid time. A group of pirates attacking immediately. Unusually clever. Ooh, Margeau. How clever is this one pawn going to be? Probably not too clever. He's got a steel knife. What do we have set up for defenses? Oh, look at that. We've got almost all of our walls done. Let's go ahead and unforbid this one so we can wrap that up. Then we need to get doors on all of them. All right, let's draft everybody. Send them up here. Game Lifer, you have a weapon. Corey, you do not. I love how I put him in the doorway even though there's nothing there. Funak, you need a weapon. Andrew, you have a weapon. Charles, no weapon. Dejan, sort of a weapon. And watch Margeau will go around the... Are you kidding me? Come on. I just set up everybody. Why don't you cooperate? Why do you choose to go to the area where I have a defensive wall? Andrew asks how long I'm going to keep the YouTube series alive. Well, I'm actually building a spaceship on this one. First time, well, I built a spaceship once. I've never launched a spaceship. So I'm intending to launch a spaceship and rescue everybody. So that's the intention there. It's always possible that everybody could end up dying. But assuming that everybody survives, that's my goal, is to launch a spaceship. And then I can no longer say that I've never launched a ship. Which is... well, it's been kind of a... oh, wow, nice shot, you guys. Boy. Jeez. Straight into the... shot him straight in the brain there, Andrew. Congratulations, you are a sniper, man. Living up to your promise. All right, Dejan, why don't you come grab that? Nope, come grab that knife. And I need to leave these guys alone. Let them do some of their construction. There we go. Bills. Add bill. Cook simple meal. Do until you have X. 10 is fine. All this stuff is fine. We'll do that. Good, good. Good, good, good. Manny says, an end to the no spaceship snobbery. Oh my god, yeah. I gotta give up some of my snobbery. Don't worry though, I'll still mention how many hours I have in the game every opportunity I get. Andrew, is that my Utopia playthrough? That is correct. Yep, we're talking about Utopia. Manny says, fists are always better than whatever weapon the first... blah, 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 blah. Really? Whatever weapon the first raider brings. Alright. I will take your word for it, as a matter of fact. A awful steel knife does seem pretty bad, so... go ahead and drop that. Boom. Now, if I had some plasteel available... plasteel shivs are pretty good beginner weapons from what I understand. I should probably focus. I definitely need to get these defenses up. Got a major break risk already. Bionic fists are better. Well, I can't argue with that. Alright, we have marble blocks. So we're going to go structure, marble. I can build 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. Ha! I have 4 openings, so perfect. That's so good. Alright, so once we get this complete, we'll have our basic whatever happened to Dejan's wood mace? Yeah, that's a good question. Did he probably dropped it out here when I told him to pick up that shiv. No? Weapons should be stored in here. No? In here? Oh, there it is. And we've got a bow, too. A poor bow and a normal wooden mace. Yeah. So, Dejan, come grab that mace back. And then we'll have somebody else. Charles, probably. Charles is trigger happy, so that's real useful. So I ended up just calling you Carlo anyways. This is a colony where we're going to have a winter. So we will need to close in our food supply before winter comes. Because it's going to have snow and all those things. So I think we only have 40 days of growing. Let's take a look at our world map. We don't really look out here too much. So here we are. I did set us up on a crossroads because I wanted it to be easy for us to be able to do any traveling if we decide to do any traveling, which we probably won't. Oh shit, I thought we were paused. So we've got a raid again. But anyways, here's our world. We're kind of right in the middle. A little north of the equator. If we look at our terrain here. So we have a 40-day growing period. A lot of rainfall. Oh, flat terrain? Really? No. We don't have flat terrain. We have a hilly terrain. There you go. Large hills. Slate, granite, and marble. Really lucked out on this one. We've got slate and marble, my favorite stone types. And large hills, my favorite terrain type. Lots of rain. I love lots of rain. So yeah, pretty great. Alright, let's get back to the map. So we've got a raid. Attacking immediately. Oh, wow. Well, at least it's tribals. Do we have our doors in place yet? We do not. Okay. Let's let them get a little closer and then I'll draft everybody. That's good enough. Alright. Charles. Come hold the door open. Funak. I want you to come grab this bow. Dejan. You've got your mace. You're going to come stand here. I guess there. Game Lifer. Corey. Andrew. Let's go get him, everybody. Thank you, Charles. Held that door open like a pro. Let's get you a club. Now, one thing I did is I cleared out this area from cover. So that way, you know, when they take cover, they have to go to this tree line. It's just really not that far away. I probably could have made it a little further away. But I tried to be a little strategic planning, because I knew we were going to be facing some pretty sizable raids. And they're rushing right in with their melee weapons, too. Alright, guys. Time to retreat. Get out of there. Get out of there. Go, go, go. Alright, nice. And now we can gang up on them. Pretty easy to fight them like this. I don't remember where I learned this strategy. I know Draconic Rose was doing it, so I probably learned it from her. But get them to go into one doorway. I know Many has proposed it as well. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I'd say we were probably equally armed. At least all of them had weapons. Unlike my guys. So let's, there we go. We're going to strip all the bad guys. And that went really well, I think. And we did get the answer to whether they continue sending raiders after us. They do. Many doesn't think it's worth building sun lamps and stuff, but I disagree. I'm going to build sun lamps. Dejan's vest did him no good. Well, maybe his torso stabs would have been twice as deadly. Spears are good weapons. You can can't you get like a one-shot kill with a spear if you're lucky? But now we're much better prepared for defense with our wall set up here. Be able to retreat if we need to. We can easily confuse the bad guys by doing the retreating and stuff. Probably ought to move this food stockpile. When I set everything up, that seemed like a good idea as a spot for it, but in practice, it's not a very good idea. So I'm just going to move it there. Copy settings. Set up a new stockpile here. I'm going to paste like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete. Actually, shit. Well, I've already deleted it, so it's too late now. Phoenix says, spears are deceptively good weapons, highest melee damage other than the longsword. I feel like somebody's already healed you. See? Yeah, we got you right away. I checked to make sure. I've got 2 doctors, so we're actually in pretty good shape for such an early colony. Alright, granite, slate, marble, so slate, granite, structure, granite. Slate. Go. Do wood for the interior. Do some steel doors. Wooden door here. Manny's writing out secret codes. SCCS, I'm not really sure what that stuff means, but thanks. Could have swore I heard a little drop down sound, but I guess not. Temperature stuff is staying good and comfortable. I like that. I'm going to need to build a butcher table. And I want to build a... I think I'm actually going to go with the stone cutting table first. Yeah. They don't like to work in the bad temperature. I get it. Everybody's so picky. I think we have an artist too, you know what? May as well build all 3. And that means I'm going to need some power over here. Alright. Well, I like our start. Got a pretty good basic setup going here. Once I get these tables set up. Ah, short circuit cook stove. No, not anymore, because it's inside. But thanks for the heads up. Think jade clubs are up there as well. Oh, I see. You're talking about for fighting damage and stuff. Got it. Food poisoning from simple meal. Well, you know, it's gonna happen, huh? We need Funak to level up a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take him off of cooking because we've got 2 good cooks. Aside from construction, I don't think we need. Maybe on growing as well. Well, never mind. We only need 2 people cooking. End of story. Don't really need anybody wardening, to be honest, but we'll. Yeah, Manny, I didn't realize that electric stoves would short circuit. It makes sense that they would. Psychic Soothe. We'll talk about getting lucky. We definitely got lucky. What day are we on? Day 7? One more day, we get another pawn. I need some more blocks. Do we got... still, there we go. We've still got all these to gather up. That'll get us a few more. Looks like there's some right there. No idle pawns yet. That's good. How are we doing on time? We're an hour in, so that's good. Should be able to get plenty of excitement in the next hour. That's when things will really start picking up. That looks like steel. Yeah, I don't really want to tear that down. Alright, I'd say we're good as far as those things are concerned. How are we doing on general resources? We need more steel. Order. Mine. Get a little more steel out of here. Some up there. Just mine that out. Some steel there. Got a lot of steel on this map. Pretty lucky. Compared to Utopia 17, steel is pretty hard to find on that map. Heat wave is over. Aw, yeah. Manny says, please recruit the alpacas. Funak says, I could capture some raiders and chat them up to build social so I get bigger discount from traders. Yeah, you know, you only get a %half for every point of social skill. So, best case scenario, I'd get a 2% discount. But I'd have to pay to feed traders, or feed my prisoners constantly. Plus, I'd have to sacrifice your time to try to build up that social skill. And the benefit I would get would be a couple of percentage points, and the price is better. I'll take the discounts, or the lack of discounts. You know what I mean. I'm not going to do that. So Manny wants me to recruit alpacas. Cassandra wants me to recruit boomalopes. Well, one person I can listen to and the other person I can't control, so I guess we're going to have ourselves a boomalope here. Let's set up their own animal area here. Animal area 1. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna go down to here. And we're gonna go over to here. And then back up to here. Very good. And we're gonna go manage areas. And invert. There you go. Stay out of my colony, stupid animals. I hate animals. They're big, just nothing but trouble. Andrew says today marks halfway point through 2017. That's depressing. It's not been the greatest year for me. I'm not complaining, but yeah. So I guess the good news is halfway to being over, right? Things are bound to turn around. They're not going as awful as they could either, so I'm not going to complain. You know what? 2017 has been an amazing year for my YouTube channel. We've done so well. Lots and lots of new subscribers, lots of views, lots of great videos, lots of fun. It's been pretty awesome. I'm very lucky in that sense, for sure. Ambrosia, more like Amboringia. I could euthanize the boomalope and get lots of medical experience. Meh. I got pretty good doctors already. Level 8, level 11. I don't really like giving experience to people that are higher than level 10 because of the experience decay. Seems kind of pointless. Villager named Yule has arrived. He's a message carrier. Oh, is this pawn incompetent enough to be named Many? No. Way too competent. He's got art skills and he's a good fighter. So, this is going to be Omega. Welcome, Omega. You would actually be a pretty good brawler. So I'm gonna set you as melee, but you can use a gun if it comes down to it. Funak says, what's with the armor vest? Yeah, it seems like everybody who joins gets an armor vest. That's a unexpected little bonus for us. Oh, got quite a few artists in this colony too. I love it. So what skills do you have that are actually useful? Construction, I guess? So construction, plant cutting, art, hauling and cleaning. That's fine. That is fine. Oh, bunch of idle pawns. Funak. So, growing. No hauling or cleaning either. That's good news. What I need to do is get more stone cutting stuff set up and actually start using some of the... So let's see, we got structure, granite blocks. Nope, too many. There we go. Now, you know what, we can go with wooden doors. That's fine. Might want to have a cooler in this wall. Need some chairs over here. How are we doing on wood? We've got a lot of wood. That's one thing that we have plenty of. And here we could start making some clothing, pants, button-down shirt. We're going to need toques, that's for sure, and dusters. I'm actually going to move the toques up. We have, boy, we're going to need like 8. We're going to need more cotton. We're going to need more everything. We're going to be running out of food here before too long if I'm not careful. San Gamer GM says, "Hi, sorry I'm new. Love Rimworld and found this. Nothing wrong with being new. I like getting new people in. I will actually put you on the list, Sam, to name a pawn after you. We're getting lots of new pawns. We're playing a custom scenario today. Mostly we're just having a good time, but things are going to get crazy as time goes on. We're going to have a lot of different challenges. You might think, oh, these raids are going to be a real challenge, but you know what? We're going to have a pretty serious challenge trying to accommodate all these pawns, too. So far we have 7. We have 8 beds available, so we're going to run out of beds here real soon. I probably ought to start building some places for people to sleep, I think. Gonna make a few more short bows. Yeah, Funek, what I should do, I guess, is widen out the tree cutting zone, like to here. So I have all my growers set to cut a bunch of trees as soon as they become ready to go. One thing I could also do is plant some more food, like over here, or even right there. Because we definitely could, we are going to need a lot of food. No, I don't need the info on it. I just want to switch it. There you go, rice. There you go. Very nice. And you know what? We may as well take advantage of all this space in here, like that right there. There's no reason to not be growing there. And I should grow something other than rice, because we're going to need like cotton for clothing. Do I have any more? Not really. I don't really want to put it there because we're going to be fighting in that zone. So I'm going to delete some of this zone in here. I'll just plant some cotton in here. I want it somewhere where we're not going to fight, but the raiders also probably set it on fire if I do this. There we go. Oh, Benjamin Shepard. First off, hello. Thank you for joining. We've got a lot of stuff here. Benjamin says, subbed, like the channel, keep it up. How does the wood cutting zone work? That is a good question. Let me write your name down so I can name a pawn after you when the time comes. And so what I do is I select a zone like this giant zone here, and all you got to do is just turn it off, turn sowing off. So I'm not going to plant anything there. I turn sowing off. Now what happens is when a tree gets to 100% grown, a gardener will come and chop it down. And they will also harvest, if there's any berries in here, they'll harvest berries off of that when the berries come through. But you can see they chopped a couple of trees down. They're chopping all these trees down over here. So it's just a way to keep your growers busy. And it's only the growers that do that. It's all these people who are set to plant cut, they won't cut those plants down. It's only the growers. Plant cut, you can force your plant cut people to cut them down by doing the cut plants or chop wood thing. So yeah, pretty handy way to passively gather wood, especially early on in the game. Problem is it can detract them from doing gardening that is really important. There we go. Funak described it in good terms as well. Oh, looks like our covered wood storage area has overflown. So let's expand that out a little bit. Probably also ought to assign tasks to make any stone blocks, do forever. Make small sculpture, do forever. But I don't want to do forever. I want to limit how many we do. Rachel Brand. Hello, Rachel. Thank you so much for joining. I will put your name on the list to have a pawn named after you. So currently, I have 5 people. So Rachel, you're number 5. So right now it's Manny, then World Tester, then Sam Gamer, then Benjamin, then Rachel. So I will get you guys in here probably by the end of the stream today. Kind of depends. We're playing a custom scenario today, having a lot of fun. Normally I just play, I play a little more restricted scenario, but I thought it would be fun to try to get a whole bunch of colonists going today. Pile up those pawns, get as many as we can. It's not very often that I get a high population colony going. I'm thinking I might have to abandon the idea of single bedrooms and go with barracks. World Tester 5 has to log off. Well, sorry, buddy. Thank you for watching. Maybe you'll hop back on when I'm still doing. I hope so. Otherwise, the you can watch it later. It's not like the video is going to disappear or anything. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I'll see you next time. I'm going to close off this area here. And let's see, I want to have stone over here because it's an exterior wall. Actually, I want stone on all of it. Oh, really? Oh, I'm not long on anything. Yikes. There we go. Like that. And I've got this set up, right? I'm going to make another one of those. There we go. Oh, sounds like it's time for another episode of What's Your Time Zone? Sam Gamer says, What's your time zone? Thank you for tuning in today to our sub-podcast sponsored by Vanilla PC Strategy. What's Your Time Zone is everybody's favorite podcast. So it's time for me to ask. My name is Sean, and I'm going to ask, what's your time zone? My time zone is Pacific Standard Time. It is 3:07 in the afternoon. What's your time zone? Answer in the chat. Cargo pods. It's like an hour ago. Ah, smoke leaf. Can use that. Funak says it's midnight and he just woke up. Funak, midnight. What's your time zone? Answer in the chat. No, that's not GMT. What is midnight? GMT +1? Like in France or something. Manny's favorite part of the stream is the What's Your Time Zone podcast. Everybody loves What's Your Time Zone. It's a bit that I stole from Scott Aukerman's You Talkin' You 2 to Me podcast. But none of you guys have ever heard of that, so I can pretend I made it up myself. Tenki 2K7, first off, thank you for chiming in. Everybody loves What's Your Time Zone. It brings out all the lurkers. Let me put your name on the list. Tenki is in Central Standard Time, 5:09 p.m., 2 hours after me. Manny says it's midnight Central European Time. Rachel must be in London. It's 11 p.m. in GMT. Charles Andrew says, yep, GMT +1. Oh, the exciting part of What's Your Time Zone is deciding whether it's Daylight Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time. The big twist, that's the unexpected complication in What's Your Time Zone. Always makes things a little tricky. YouTube still tries to tell me that I'm at GMT plus 7, but I'm at GMT plus 8. It's really weird that it insists that I'm at GMT plus 7. Minnie says Rachel could be in Portugal too. She could be in some part of Africa probably, right? That is in GMT as well, isn't it? She could be in the Arctic Circle, or Antarctica, or on a ship in the Indian Ocean. Wait a minute, wrong ocean. Atlantic Ocean. I don't have a map in front of me. Give me a break. Alright. A bunch of stuff going on there. Where are we at? Day 10. Is that how I have it set? No, I have it set to every 4 day and every 6 days. A few more days till we get to forced raid here. But we could have a naturally occurring raid anytime. There's no knowing when those things are going to happen. You know what? I'm going to cancel those. Cancel those. And we're going to go with marble walls instead. Marble. Oh, there's more of that scary music. Oh, Rachel's in Scotland. Or Scotland, as they would probably prefer that I say it. That's even more cool. That's the more exciting part of all of it. Many says it's Scotland. Who'd have thought it? Not even M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong could come up with that twist. Now, that's probably just a coincidence, but that's a joke that Scott Aukerman has made as well, so I don't know if Manny is trolling me by being familiar with Scott Aukerman, and he actually gets the You Talkin' You Two to Me references. Funak says, not a fan of daylight savings time, just complicates things for no good reasons. I agree. I would prefer that we just stay on whatever time thing. I like the winter time thing. Or no, the summertime thing? I don't know. Split the difference, I say, and just stick on it all year round. Kind of dumb. Just a way to keep big Timex happy. Those clockmakers, they're behind the time zone change with them and their greed. You have to buy a new clock every 6 months. That's the whole reason they invented that stupid thing. Andrew Scheidler's in New Mexico. Well, that's cool. New Mexico seems like a fun place to visit. That's where Breaking Bad is from, right? And Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. So good. Love that show. Sand Gamer asks, anyone know Indonesia? I mean, like I've heard of it. There's usually one of the viewers that's here quite often is from Indonesia. That's 9. I believe they're 9 hours ahead or behind me. So that would mean it's like 6 in the morning in Indonesia right now, I think. Oh, what are these guys? Oh, they're carrying those the smoke leaf, which means I should set up make smoke leaf joints. Do forever. Sam says not a very popular country though. I don't know. I mean, I kind of have no opinion of it. I was gonna say, at least you're not the Philippines with that crazy. The only world leader crazier than my world leader. Well, no, that's not true. Kim Jong, I would say North Korea has the craziest world leader. And then probably number 2 would be Indonesia, or I mean Philippines. Actually, that's not true either. There's probably a lot of countries, like what's that country that we keep bombing? Syria? Their world leader's probably pretty crazy too. I'm gonna stop getting political. How's that sound? That sounds like a good idea. See, there you go. Funak knows stuff. There you go. Many space encounters. That's right. Many very kindly describes him as my loyal viewer. Space Encounter saves me some time and answers questions for me a lot. And usually does a countdown before we start. I don't know that he watches any of my Let's Play videos, though. I think he just enjoys the streams. Ataturk 2.0? I don't know that. All right, let's see. So we've got our workshop built. We have our kitchen built. I really want to go ahead and start on building our housing. So we're going to clear this area out. Actually, I want to clear all of that out. There we go. I'm going to leave a couple of squares there, though, so the ceiling doesn't collapse on us until we're done. Oh, I guess I can't do it that way. I'm going to just cancel that right there. All right. And he says, let's not get political. Funak says, Erdogan. Now, you know, naming countries that I've never heard of is not necessarily political. You can make fun of my ignorance in world events. That's fine. I'm actually pretty well informed for an American. So maybe I'm certainly not going to be informed on your local events. I don't think you guys can comment on local events here in Portland, and I wouldn't expect you to. Oh, you know what? You don't need to run all those things over there every time, buddy. Drop on floor. That's fine with me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set up a stockpile right there for smoke leaf joints. Items. Nope. Manufactured. Manufactured. Drugs. Smoke leaf joints. There you go. Very good. Erdogan is the leader of Turkey, not a country. Okay. Finak says he's somewhat of an internet meme because he's crazy. That is true. I agree. Yeah, he is nuts. Erdogan is how I've heard it pronounced. I didn't realize it was spelled that way, but Erdogan, yep. Yeah, he is crazy. But Trump's best friend, though. Trump loves him. Alright, look at all that rice coming in. Who said we're running out of food? I know, nobody said that, but I was thinking it. I shouldn't get too optimistic, though, because we still have... Our population is going to continue growing, and we still need to keep having more food. It's only the start of summer, so I can actually plant some more food and not really worry about it. I mean, I'm concerned that it's going to burn up, but you know what? May as well plant it, have it burn up, than not plant it and starve. You know, the crazy guy I think of that's an internet meme is it the guy in Chechnya who lost his cat and then like offered $1 million reward to get his cat back or something like that? I always think of that picture of him holding up his cat and like, yeah, anyways, that guy's weird. There's a lot of weird world leaders out there. I'm just not used to having them in my country, that's all. But you know what? We're all lucky. We all have the internet. We can all be part of one big group here on the internet, the nation of the internet, right? Oh yeah. Alright, so here is where our living quarters are going to be. And although I talked about how great it would be to not have individual rooms, I think I'm still going to have individual rooms. What do we have the most of blocks-wise? Still marble, huh? I don't really want to cut off the that garden there quite yet. I guess I'm going to have to. At least some of it. I might leave the rest of it until after it's been harvested. Let's turn off the sowing. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how that was going to work. So I made a slight change from my usual plan on housing units. Regular viewers will see what I'm talking about here soon. Minnie says he hasn't heard of that one. Watch, do a John Oliver, search for John Oliver and Chechnya, and he did a pretty funny takedown of that guy. Sand Gamer says he doesn't want his cat back. After he got a rat, he threw up everywhere, and he's had to clean it up. Hashtag sad. Yeah, that's a drag. My cat cries a lot, as regular viewers will know. But I'm still happy to have him around, more or less. I won't fully commit to being happy to have him around, but I'll conditionally commit to it. I like how I built this room here, but I didn't bother to put the cooler in, which is kind of one of the most important things of having a freezer. Sure, the food's secure. That is somewhat important. Alright, so we've got a increasing food supply. I like it. Day 10. 2 more days till our next forced raid. A couple of people are getting angry. Why is it auto? Oh, of course it's auto-saving. It auto-saves even on permadeath. Just don't have the opportunity to load those saves up. Alright, harvesting, I like it. Building, of course I like that. That's what I told him to do. Omega failed, yeah, whatever. Charles Andrew is on a major break risk. So he's just feeling awful. Now, if you're eating without a table, that's kind of your own fault. I guess everybody could have ate at once or something. I'm really worried. This next raid is going to be a doozy. Will be... Oh, Game Lifer is idle. Can't have that. Game Lifer... Really? Why are you idle when you could be doing construction? I guess we're out of blocks? Maybe? No? Wait, you're not idle? Oh, shit! You are idle. Got it. Can you mine? You can. Good. Alright, do it. Whoops. Charles Andrew says, "Give me a table!" Oh, it's not even a heat wave and it's 35 degrees outside? I think it's not a heat wave. Funek asks if I've set up my drug policy yet. Thank you. No. Let's fix that up. Get rid of all those. No addicts in my colony. No joy users either. You can use on a schedule and that's it. Every other day. Only if mood's below 35%. There you go. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Always. Well, in theory, I always appreciate reminders. In practice, that's not necessarily true, but, you know. I know you guys mean well. Like, nobody should be wearing toques right now, Dejan. I'm looking at you. You're gonna get frickin' heat stroke. Take that stupid thing off. Toque, come on. It's the middle of summer. Oh, That's fine. This is fine. My plan changed slightly in an unexpected way, but it's not going to hurt anything. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up these chimneys to put the coolers in. Although I don't really need to worry about it so much because we're already fairly well interior. Yeah. Funek says we need some cowboy hats and dusters. We do indeed, but, you know, got to, although I don't have cowboy hats on here. I'm more worried about wintertime for temperature-wise right now. I feel like everybody's pretty well set up for temperatures in the 30s. Cowboy hats would help a little bit. I don't think anybody's going to be getting heat stroke with 35 degrees. Not when we can just head outside. Are they even getting like uncomfortably warm or anything like that? Hot? Okay, well. Cowboy hats would be a good thing. They don't really take that many resources. But we don't really have a lot of resources either. If I set up a butcher table, that'll help. I can just go start hunting some of these animals. Like this guy. Not a big fan of hunting inside my colony though. That's potentially pretty dangerous. Do I have anybody set to hunt? Of course not. Andrew. Yep, just shoot right over Mega's shoulder. Sure, you could say I'm the one who's to blame for that. I should have known better. But I won't express any regret until somebody gets killed. And even then, we've got new recruits coming every few days, so... why am I making toques, by the way? Because winter is coming. And winter will be cold. I'm much more concerned about dealing with cold weather than I am about dealing with hot weather. We have air conditioning and stuff to deal with that. We should be storing animal corpses in here. We're set to do the raw meat and stuff, right? Okay, good. And this is set to a reasonable priority. There we are. Much better. Let's expand that zone. Let's maybe put some floors down in here. Definitely want to put some floors down in here. Also need a couple of chairs. Well, a chair anyways. Funek, I'm the one who set up this scenario. First off, we're in a temperate forest. We're not a tropical rainforest. Second off, it will be cold. We'll have snow. I deliberately chose this spot for that reason. We looked at the map a little while ago. It's not going to be boreal forest cold, but we'll get snow on the ground and stuff. And if I give everybody toques, that's the only thing I'll need to do to protect them from the cold. And they're very cheap. They take basically no resources. Alright, so we've got Wanderer down here. Oh, Manny, it's looking good so far. Oh, incompetent fighter with asthma. He does have some skills, but you're due, man. I gotta give you a name. Or I gotta give you a pawn. So there you go. See how long you survive. At least the raid didn't start right next to you. I'm gonna draft you up. I'm gonna pull you inside. Here we have a group of tribes people attacking immediately. Alright, well we should be able to take these guys on, I think. Oh. That's not a group. That's a smattering. Got 7 people. Let's see where they go. Are they taking the upper route? They are taking the upper route. So Let's go ahead and draft everybody except Minnie. Let's head up here. And Corey, you're going to go right there. You guys are going to guard the doorway. Well, okay, fine, whatever. I want you outside. You have a mace, so you're not going to go outside. Let's go right there. Andrew, Game Lifer. There we go. All right, let's get him. Come on, you guys. There you go, thank you. I was like, you can get one shot off at least. Uh-oh, somebody got hit. Oh, two somebodies got hit. You know what? Get back inside. Shit, you're still getting hit. Come on, Funak. Oh, I should have propped that door open. But you know what? This means they're going to come a little closer, and then I can open the door once they get a little closer. Start shooting at them again. There we go. Come attack me. Come get me, guys. You can't get me. Hey, where are you going? Oh. There we go. Corey, get that guy. Come back. Game Lifer, get in there. Oh shit, Corey, how'd you get hit? That doesn't make any sense. Damn. You guys are doing an awful lot of damage. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna let that door shut here. And we'll see what these guys do. Wait a minute, where are they going? What are they possibly doing over here? Are they trying to set fires or something? Alright. Let's just move everybody over here then. I can take you on. You're not gonna hurt me any. What are they shooting at? Oh, they're shooting at my boomalope. I forgot all about him. I'm gonna prop that door open. I see you guys are chatting. Sorry, I don't really read the chat while I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to fight. Corey, step back. You raiders are stupid. Alright, bye-bye, tribers. Tribals, whatever. I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna bother with any captives in this game, by the way. Because we're gonna have more pawns than we need. And captives, just more people to feed. And Cassandra probably won't let us actually recruit any, despite what the numbers say. Alright, let's see, where are we at here? Funak says, finally his chance to shine. Game Lifer asks how often I let my colony drink beer and smoke leaf. Funak says every 2 days, yep. And yep, you guys got all that stuff going on down there. I also set it to where they only drink or smoke if their mood is below 35%. So they're only going to do it when they're in a bad mood too. That will prevent them from getting addicted, and it will provide the benefits of the drugs. Yeah, I think it's a good policy. Some people advocate not using drugs at all, which is you know, a very legitimate way of playing. But I like allowing drug use. Definitely helps deal with the moods, in my opinion. Oh, damn it. Set up a chunk stockpile there so they don't carry them all the way over here. Colonist needs rescue. Game Lifer, what happened to you, buddy? Oh. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to these guys getting healed up. Alright, these guys are getting healed, which is nice. Injuries aren't too bad. I have 2 doctors, right? Charles Andrew and Game Lifer. And many, apparently. Oh, whoops. Well, that's fine. Guess. But Omega, you should not be doctoring. What is many good for? Cooking? I like that. Wardening? I suppose. We're never going to use it, but why not? Not mining, though. You have the potential for crafting. But that's all good there. Manny says he prefers the get good method of mood management. Okay, somebody else is... Wait a minute. Oh, so you can override somebody who's been reserved, huh? That's new. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait a minute. Didn't we have 8 pawns already? Did somebody die? We didn't lose a pawn, did we? Which body part did Corey lose? Corey lost a body part? Oh, his thumb got cut off. That's too bad. Let's take a quick look through everybody else. Shattered rib. It's like Game Lifer took the most damage. Crack in her radius. Alright, not too bad. Rare thrombos. Me being interested would be the rare part on that. The thrombos themselves, not that rare. Alright, so over here, this is going to be our cooler. What are we doing on... Oh, we're almost out of stone altogether. That's not good. I suppose I could build this wall out of wood and just leave that stone wall up against the back side of it. Charles Andrew says, please let Charles Andrew heal them all. Well, you'll heal some. But I just want people to be healed. I'm not really going to care who does the healing. One person healing everybody usually doesn't work. Too much chance for infection. I want them to be healed quickly. Could use a light in there. One area where people spend a lot of time. Mad animal, local raccoon. Well, come and get me. Do I have a mega? You should come take on that raccoon, you and Corey. The 2 of you together can defeat him. Wait a minute, where did he go? Raccoon, come on. I'm busy. I set up a space to fight you, and you run away? You're the one who's mad. Oh, who's it attacking? Oh, it's attacking the traders? That's fine. Go ahead. You guys can fight it out. I don't mind. Marv W says he just joined the stream. Did he miss something cool? You know, I mean, I guess it depends on how you define cool. We had a couple of fun fights. But don't worry, there'll be another one soon. It's the great thing about this custom scenario. A lot of fighting, a lot of new pawns, a lot of excitement overall. Just good fun for all of us. All right, I've not buried all the bodies. Oh, he was supposed to strip that guy before he buried him, but whatever. Pistol dropped on the floor for some reason. Jim4XST says, new here, enjoying the stream. Did I strip the raiders before they died? I meant to do that. Well, they were all dead. I don't think I had anybody. Oh, shit. You know what? All those people were suffering on the ground. See, no matter how long I've played this game, I'm still going to forget stuff. Oh, well, it's okay. Manny says, big tribal raid, huge waste of medicine. Well, you know. Yep. So yeah, Jim, I should have stripped those guys before they died. I totally spaced it off. Yep. Funak says the same thing. I should have stripped him out. I'm not into harvesting body parts. Too difficult on moods, and I do not want to make people's moods worse. So you will not see me harvesting body parts. Marcel von Tweegel. Hey, thanks for watching, buddy. Says too many things, too much micromanagement. I'm gonna assume that you means that's why I forget about things. So thank you for backing me up on that. I will put you on the list. Jim says no worries, always learning something new on this game. It's incredibly deep. Yeah, no doubt. Very hard to keep track of everything that's going on. And hardest of all is when you're trying to stream. Streaming is really difficult. You wouldn't think it'd be all that hard, but there's a lot of things going on that I'm trying to pay attention to at once. And I have enough trouble paying attention to one thing at a time, let alone 3 things at a time. So I hope you guys understand. Everybody's on a minor break risk. Oh boy, I gotta get these individual bedrooms set up here so maybe people can calm down. Minor CV says he's played the game for like 20 hours but's loving it so far. That's a good start. Got a couple of people either watching or playing this game right now that have played more than 1,000 hours. Many is actually over 2,000 hours. He is crazy. Way up there. Jim4XST asks, how do you harvest body parts? It is true. If you go into the health window, go into operations, add bill, you can harvest all sorts of different body parts. If you harvest a body part, it gives everybody in the colony a negative mood debuff that lasts for a few days. I believe they stack, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Somebody else can answer that for me. The best place to learn about playing this game is r/Rimworld. Lots of great tips on the Rimworld subreddit. Yeah, you know, I like to answer questions. And, yeah, I'm pretty good. I think I offer pretty good lessons if you like playing my very specific style. I play kind of a, I wouldn't say unusual style, but I don't take advantage of everything that the game has to offer. The great thing about this game is there's a million different ways to play it. There's no right or wrong way to play it, and very few people play the same way as anybody else. So lots of variety in how this game goes, and there's a lot of fun in learning what works best for you. So I always encourage people. Definitely good idea to learn from watching other people play. And I have a lot of experience, so I'm more than happy to help people learn. But never take anything anybody tells you as gospel. There are a few things that you can't argue with. For example, putting a bench in front of putting a chair in front of a workbench provides you comfort. Very hard to argue against that. I guess you could make the argument that it's an inefficient use of resources. Actually, did have somebody tell me that they didn't think it was worth the trouble. Most everything else has got a lot more gray area to it. Yeah, it's all about finding what works for you and having fun with it. Alright, this will be nice for our pawns. They'll have a living area. They won't have to share bedrooms or have those tiny little bedrooms. Oh boy, I'm getting way caught up on... oh boy. Funak has 11,000 hours in Civ 5. Holy mackerel, that is a lot. Yikes. Jim Forrest asks if you can harvest parts, if you can install those harvest parts on someone. You can. You can also sell them. They're not really worth selling, though. Motobaka says, hi, new to the channel. Thanks for streaming. Haven't played Alpha 17. Any major differences you found? There's a ton of major differences. Trying to catch up on all the reading here. Jim Forrest, one of the colonists came without a right leg, so he bought a prosthetic and can't figure out how to install it. Well, you install it the same way we would harvest it. You go to health, add bill, and then it'll say install, just like it says install peg leg, but it would say install prosthetic leg. Manny says, Rimworld tip number 1, if you're having fun, you're doing it right. Yes, exactly right. Very good. Motobaka, you know, it's been a while since I played Alpha 16. I can't quite remember what the changes are at this point. New to Alpha 17. One of the great new changes is you can set, so they've included hystereses or whatever in here. So like I set this to cook until it gets to 10. Once it gets to 10, you can set it to pause, and then they'll stop making them until they get back down to 5, then they'll start up again. So that's really cool. Bunch of other stuff too, but I can't think of it right now. Not very good about thinking about those things while I'm trying to play. Minor CV asks why I am building vents in every room. Well, that is so I don't have to put heaters and coolers in every room. I'll put heaters and coolers here in the main room, and then those vents will spread that heating and cooling into all the individual rooms, and then I don't have to build a bunch of heaters and coolers. One thing I do want to do, though, is clear out the zone that I have going into the bedrooms, because we don't want that. There we go. Let's see, so this area is still outside, right? Outdoors, yes, okay. I'm going to go temperature. Cooler there, cooler right there. Reprioritizing tasks, also very good new in Alpha 17. Oh yeah, that is real nice. You can sort by the pawn skill in each of the different tasks. I wonder if there's a skill in bed rest. I guess not. So that helps for deciding who's going to do which thing. You can also adjust everybody's, how do you do it? Shift click. You can adjust everybody's priorities all at once on that, which is real handy and something I never remember to do. I go through and I adjust everybody to level 1 on some of these things and just don't remember to do it like a dummy. So this is going to be a freezer right here. Wait a minute, I want to copy, rotate, there we go. So I built this housing unit, which is going to have, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms. Okay, so I will be able to accommodate all of our pawns very briefly, but we're already going to have to start building our second housing unit before too long. Game Lifer is out of stuff to do, so that means I need more construction set up. Or... is he not? Everybody should be set for crafting. So why is he not like making stone blocks or something? Do I need more of these? Bedtime for him, he says. Alright, so this is a freezer. This is a standard cooler. Uh-oh, Game Lifer, how'd you get trapped, dummy? What? Oh my gosh. I went to so much trouble for that. Superwoman says hello. Hello, Superwoman. Thank you for joining us. I think you were watching the other day, weren't you? Thanks for coming back. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I'll say I'll go for at least another 40 minutes, so at least until 4:30 my time. half past the hour, whatever, 40 minutes from now. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. Where are we at? 5th of August, huh? Still got a while yet before winter comes around. Building up a reasonable pile of food. Definitely staying up on our power demands. Gonna build us another battery. Friendly AI, goodbye, thank you. Don't try to tell me how this game is gonna end. Hey, stop fighting, you two. Another problem with having a S-ton of colonists. Need to tear that down. Superwoman says she doesn't know. All she remembers, everything was on fire. Well, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, boy, that was a big fire. And yeah, that colony did not end so well. Even after a second try, it didn't end so well. After that, I was like, you know what? Forget this stupid reloading saves. We're going back to permadeath. Permadeath for life. And you didn't see, but I made like gangsta hand symbols while I said that. Let's build some beds. Bed it up. Oh, that room is not ready. Let's get that room ready, guys. Come on. What's the holdup? Slackers? Got all the materials I need. Minnie says everything being on fire sounds like a Sean stream. Yep. Andrew asks if his pawn is dead. No, your pawn's right there. Cutting grass or whatever you're doing. I don't think anybody has died yet. I thought somebody had died, but I was wrong. What I should do though is be prepared for that though, because somebody will die. I would imagine. Well, hopefully nobody will die. That'd be awesome. But we do want to be prepared for people to die because there's probably going to be plenty of that in this series. So I'm going to set up... I don't really have a lot of spare room on the inside of our area here. So I'm going to crowd those up a little bit. Funak described Andrew's avatar. Andrew's got a Linda avatar there. Alright, let's start assigning these to people just in order. I don't think we have any greedy pawns or anything like that to worry about. Gets those assigned. Omega, build that bed. Boy, I already lost track of who I have assigned. You. Omega, there we go. Almost there. Oh, wait. That's all the beds. Let's build that one. Let's zone this out for food, which is where it's supposed to be stored in there. Storage, clear all, critical, meals, fine meal, simple meal, lavish meal, I guess it's that, survival meal. I should make a crypt for my dead pawns in the mountain. Yeah, I guess. I mean, like in here? I don't really have any area dug out in the mountain yet. That's not a bad idea, though. Trust me, I think we'll have plenty of dead pawns. Give it time. Sam Gamer asks if this is going to be a series. I will continue this colony indefinitely until it dies, but it will be in the streams. I'll continue it in the streams. So my next stream will be on Friday. So that's you know, whatever that is, 5 days from now, and it'll be at the same time. So I started 2 hours ago. So for your time zone, just take away 2 hours, and that's what time it'll be on Friday. And I will put a reminder up about that, I guess, on Thursday. Ugh. My schedule is super busy this week. I'm going to be away from my computer for most of the week. But anyways, yeah, next Friday we'll do the next part in this. Gross! Don't put that rotting alpaca in there. Come on. Let's be reasonable. Why would you do that? Allow where's the don't allow rotting thing? Isn't that supposed to be up top? Manny, where's it at? What the what? Did they take away the do not allow rotting thing? Hey, Pigawar! Good to see you, buddy! So, they still have the stupid apparel and weapon restrictions, but now they don't have... Oh, so I see the alpaca started rotting. Oh, 22 degrees? Oh yeah, duh. I'm an idiot. It would help if I turned the cooler down. Alright, my mistake. My bad. Also, I never turned this on. Glad I did that hunting, though. Pigawar had some computer problems. Now he gets to get caught up. Well, I'm glad you got caught up, buddy. Sorry you had your computer problems, though. Alright, now we've got some meat. Pigawar says, was there a new patch? No. I even checked that when I loaded it up today. It's still June 2nd. Oh, shit. I better need a wall there, too. Wait a minute. What? What's going on? Oh, I see. Cancel. What do I have enough of? Sandstone? Is there a way to... Does it show the version inside of here? No. Don't see it. The rotten filter sometimes disappears. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Oh, so you would reproduce that bug by having something go rotten in an existing stockpile? Oh, for a second I thought I'd installed the cooler backwards. And it's too hot to get the cooler to cool down the thing properly, huh? Not enough steel. Big surprise there. I don't know what the little ding was about, but I guess I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, there's another one. We are not going to run out of stone blocks. Or tasks for people to do. Neither one. We've got enough wood, so I may as well set up a bunch of benches. Clear some of this out. There we go. Oh. Andrew is just working away. I'm not really sure why I made that a priority. It'd be nice if somebody would come, if this rice would finish. So oh. You know what? I'm gonna just build over it. Because the, we're not able to cool this building in here with this big open gap there. So I'm gonna gonna just lock this off. Put a door there. There we go. We'll be good. And then I'll even put some floors. Oh, raid time. Now, is this a naturally occurring raid, or is this a forced raid? It is day number 15, so it's a naturally occurring raid. Group of pirates drop in, prepare for a while, then attack. Looks like a pretty good group of pirates. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pirates. And no super dangerous weapons. Alright, we should be able to handle that. I should have the cotton recycling itself pretty well right now. One thing I do need to do before winter, though, is get these things blocked off. But you know what? I guess it wouldn't hurt to set up one more area of cotton. Let's do that right here. But for now, I need to, let's see, we're going to set up a safety area. So that way they don't go outside and get caught up by those bad guys. Many's out there trying to get shot. Sounds about right. I don't really know what I'm going to have them do inside this area. I want to clear that little bit right there so they don't walk outside. Clear this over there. Alright, that all looks pretty reasonable. I guess I don't really want that available either. I will set it up to where they can mine this out while we're waiting. Alright, oh yeah, it would help if I actually restricted everybody to that area. There we go. I wonder if they're going to attack our boomalope. He's just been chilling. Did I get any new weapons during that last raid? Nothing good. This is our first pirate raid. So, I mean, we did get some. Game Lifer doesn't even have a weapon. Let's, have him pick up that bow. Corey already has a weapon. And that plasteel knife is a pretty good weapon. Funak, he's got a bow. He's got a real weapon. He's got a club. Now, Charles, I think, could actually... He's incompetent all around. So I'm actually going to have him pick up a bow. Dejan, yep, he's fine. Also pretty incompetent all around. Omega is actually a brawler. Many is a pacifist, so... What I probably ought to do would be to have Omega get that, get the fancy knife that Corey here is carrying around. Corey, I'll have you pick up Omega's club. Awful. You know what? I don't want you to pick up that club. I want you to pick up a better club than that. Like that one. I wonder if a spear is better than a club. Manny, what do you think? Is a spear better than a club? I always felt that spears were too slow. Funak says, is that a good steel spear? That's pretty good. Funak seems to think a spear is better than a club. I just worry about the, you know, I look at the, so the melee cooldown is 2.3, melee damage is 14, whereas, let's see, it's a normal one. Alright, so there's a good club. Good club, melee damage 13, melee cooldown 2.9. Wait a minute. 16, 2.3. Well, that's definitely better than a club. I don't even need to ask many about that. Oh, is that better than a knife? Manny says he'd take a spear over a club. Awesome, thank you. How about this plasteel knife? 11, 1.28. Alright, that's better than a spear, that's for sure. Manny doesn't get any weapons. How about this mace? Mace. 8, 1.8. Alright, you know what? I think the spear's better than that mace, too. Spears it is. Spears they are? Anyways, everybody's taking a spear. Spear it up. Alright, let's look through real quick. Everybody's got best weapon available, which is not saying much because we don't have much available for weapons. Do still have that pistol down there. You know what? I think I'm going to have one of these guys who's carrying around a bow carry around the pistol instead. Where's the guy with the trigger happy? That's Charles. Charles, why don't you come grab the pistol? Alright. I need another bed in there. And another one in there. I need power to run up through here. There we go. Pirates are attacking. Okay. Let's get ready. Oh, shit. This door's propped open. Well, ready for that, huh? And where are they attacking from? They're attacking from up here. Might be best to just have everybody line up behind that door. Alright. Andrew. Funak. Game Lifer. Actually, you guys should step back. Oh, come on. It's very obvious. I'm trying to select the pawn. Why are you selecting the stupid vegetables? Give me a break. This game sometimes. Like, does it sincerely think I'm trying to select those vegetables? Whoever selects that? I mean, I know I do occasionally to see if they're ripe or not, but you know what I mean. Alright, well, a few people can shoot through that doorway. There we go. Uh-oh, I don't like that shotgun. You know what? I think I do want to have that door propped open. Doors provide like the best shields. It's really crazy. Having a raider stand in the doorway provides pretty good shield too, because they'll absorb the bullets. But a lot of my people are getting hit. I don't like that very much. I wonder, should I have sandbags on this side of the door too? Probably not. Dejan, I don't like you getting hit so badly here. Taking several shots to the torso. Shot to the arm. Shit. Well, there's one pawn down. It's my doctor, too. That's not good. Yeah, I can equip that. Oh, those melee guys took... Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, now we're not as well off as we were before. This is, it's going to be a little more tricky here. I might actually want to retreat back a step further. Oh, I've got 2 people down now? Shit. 3? God damn it. I told you this is going to get tough really quickly. That's not good. Also, this is not the best place for me to have retreated to, because now I'm kind of stuck. I have no way to get out of here. Good. Okay. So they're going to kidnap, which is not great, because I don't really want them kidnapping people. Let's see if we can stop them from kidnapping everybody. No. Attack the kidnapper. Alright, good. Well, they didn't drop all the people, but they dropped one anyway. Let's see if we can save whoever that is. Shit, that's my doctor. Damn it! Come on. Save her. Ah! Well, at least Manny's a doctor. Alright, guys, let's see what everybody has to say here. Not much. Always been a... Pig of War says likes the new challenge set for this series. Yeah, it's really interesting. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I was worried we were going to have too many pawns or something. But I definitely am having fun with it so far. Alright, you two can go back. And you move too slow, huh? Shit. So I can't. So, we lost two people in this. Wait a minute, at least. 1, 2, 3. Shit, I can't even tell. Charles, rescue Omega. So it looks like we've lost 2 people. Funak, can you try to take some sort of revenge here? Let's set everybody to doctoring, I guess. Oh, at least we have one legitimate doctor. Get him, Funak. Come on. I said get him, not get the ground next to him. It'll take him a while to break that door down, so get a little closer, see if you can kill him that way. There we go. Almost there. No, keep going. Yeah. Just keep shooting. Oh boy, come on, Funak. You're so incompetent. Ugh. You're standing like 5 paces away. How can you seriously not hit this guy? Oh, jeez Louise. There we go. Thank you, buddy. For that, you get a new gun. Marcel says, medical beds. Okay. Let's see. If I could snap my fingers and I don't even know where they are. There you go, hospital bed right there. Nope, can't quite get there. Also, don't have any medicine to actually build hospital beds with. Funak says, hey, I'm using a poor bow and have a 2 shooting skill. You're doing pretty well considering. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you a break there, buddy. I'm gonna close that door. Shit, we got a lot of dead guys piled up over here. A lot of weapons sitting on the ground. That's kind of nice. Let's strip those guys. Not that we're really going to get any goodies out of them, but... Alright, well that decimated our population. We went from like 9, or no, from 8 No, 9 to 6. Marcel says, turn the beds into medical. That doesn't make any difference. They provide the same healing, whether they're medical or standard beds. So the only real difference is you can force someone to rest in a bed that's turned into medical. So I'll just let them sleep in their normal beds. Go, and I need to build a door there. What do I have? Slate, I guess? I'm really running low on materials here. Alright, well, we managed to survive that raid. Did we lose anyone? Yeah, we lost at least 2 people, and I think we lost 3. Looks like we lost the original Andrew, who's our sniper, which is too bad. And we lost somebody else, and I feel bad that I don't remember who it was. Funak says medical beds get a lower infection rate. That's a hospital bed. Regular beds give you the same infection rate, no matter what they're set to. I do want to make sure that we've got Game Lifer and many. You guys are still sleeping in those little beds unnecessarily. Sure would be nice if they would just automatically take the best bed. Did everybody get their health problems attended to? Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. Superwoman, you do hear a cat. That's Mr. Bigglesworth in the background. He's complaining. He's an old man, so he can complain all he wants, I guess. Nothing I can do about it, really. Normal sculpture. Holy mackerel, that's a good start. Look at all these unowned beds now. Gonna move one of these batteries to where it's just gonna serve as a backup. Let's put it right there, that's fine. It'd be nice if now we've eliminated all the cool in our cooler again by trying to build another cooler. Good timing on that raid, fellas. Sam Gamer says medical bed just for force people to rest. That's really the only benefit of it, yes. I mean, if you have a bunch of beds, it's nice because then you can set aside an area for them to rest in. So there are other benefits to it, but I don't have a hospital set up. So under these current circumstances, yes. Alright, we've got a new settler. That's going to be World Tester here. So character. Another completely unable to fight pawn. We're getting a lot of those. But at least there's the potential for fighting. What do we got? Construction, growing, and mining. Those are great skills. We could use all of them. So, construction. Nobody really has all those skills set up. There we go. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Gosh dang it. I had many set up so nicely, too. Oh, wait. Okay, it didn't really change all that much. I'm not even doing any research yet. I probably want to start on that before too long. World Tester, clear that out. Maybe bump up your construction. Leave your mining at a top priority. Put that at 2. Very good. All right, nice, nice, nice. Manny says, get some microelectronics up fast in hopes of a ransom demand. Yeah, you know, we are due to start doing some research. Although, we're not going to have any shortage of pawns. Getting more people is not like a huge concern, but it would be nice to get our people back. We don't really have any money either. So production, simple research bench. Let's put that right there. It's fine. We are out of steel. Big surprise. Oh yeah, why? We already have this area set up to mine. Do I still have everybody restricted too? Dummy. Fix that. Alright. Much better. Now everybody can go anywhere, no worries. Have we filled all our graves yet? I told you we were going to fill those up pretty quickly. Start digging some outside. Although this will be inside eventually, but... There's a nice row of them there. Cargo pods. Oh. Awful long way to go for a pretty boring reward. Manny, thanks for watching, buddy. Always glad to see you. Now, last time he left, our colony was destroyed very quickly, so hopefully that won't be the case here. But I've only got 10 minutes left anyways, and then I got to wrap it up for the day. But like I said, always good to see you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your help. Superwoman, I just answered that, but I'll answer again. 10 minutes. You haven't heard me answer that yet. That's a lag. I didn't mean like, pay attention, I just answered that. But yep, 10 minutes left, and we will be done. Takes about 30 seconds for when I say something for you guys to hear it, so happens a lot where somebody asks a question I've already answered. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm kind of rude sometimes. I don't mean to be. Really working on it. Marcel asked if anybody else is going to watch the SpaceX launch after this. I didn't even know there was a SpaceX launch. Maybe. One Glove asked if raids get easier if my base values pawns get lower. Is it just a steady crease each time? Yeah, I'm not sure. They should get a little bit easier, but I don't know how much easier. And Peter says hello. Hey, Peter. Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you for a while. But I'm glad you are here. Just in time to see me wrap up and end the stream, unfortunately. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Next stream is on next Friday, starting at 2 o'clock my time. That is 10 o'clock GMT, 10 p.m. GMT, or 22 hour, I guess is how you guys would say it. Don't ask me to speak non-English, non-American standards. All I know is American standards. Slate blocks. There we go. Boom, boom. Now we can finish that wall out. Cargo pods. What do we got? Meat. Alright, fine. I am really enjoying this scenario. It's a lot of fun. It's perfect for the stream, I would say. Everybody's sleeping. We'll see how perfect this is for the stream next time around, because even though I suspect that maybe the raids won't quite be as difficult, I do feel like they're going to continue getting more and more difficult. And it's not going to... like, we're going to have hard times in the next episode. Usually that's how these streams work out. First stream, everything does fine. We build up our bases really well. Everybody's happy. Second stream, it's a disaster. World Tester 5 asks, what time Central? I guess that would be 4 p.m. Central? It's 2 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. 2 Pacific, 3 Mountain, 4 Central. So, like right now, it should be 6:30 for you, right? So, yep, 4 p.m. Next Friday, 5 days from now. Funik asks if all the weapons in Dead Man's Apparel increase the strength of the raids. They do, not by a lot, but every little bit adds to it. The thing that's mostly, right now, that mostly increases the strength of the raids is all the buildings that I've made. Those walls are worth quite a bit. Each chunk of wall, market value $15. Whereas, like this stupid jacket here, market value 34 cents. So, so each of these chunks of wall are really adding to the raid value. And then the pawns. And then I would say all the other stuff kind of is after that. Ambrosia sprout, yeah, whatever. Why are they not, didn't I set up this area? And I do have them set to do it. They're just not planning there yet. My gardeners must be pretty busy. Oh, they're probably cutting down, yeah, they're... See, that's the problem with having them cut down all these trees. Is they will spend too much time cutting down trees. So I need to delete some of that zone now. Because we do not need that much wood. Now what we need is stuff to be planted. So it's kind of a drag. I know you guys are trying to start up another episode of What's Your Time Zone, but we've already done one episode of What's Your Time Zone. We don't have time for a second one, but don't worry. On the next stream, there's no question, there'll be another episode of What's Your Time Zone? Everyone's favorite podcast, sponsored by Vanilla PC Strategy, and you talking you two to me. What's Your Time Zone? Everybody's favorite podcast about what their time zone is. Build complete, make tribal wear. Ah, great. So somebody's less naked than they were before. More major break risks. Funak got a major break risk. Sorry, bud. I'm trying to get everybody happy. Oh, Cassandra died. Well, that's too bad. That's gonna kind of bum everybody out. That must have happened after being kidnapped. Seems like Funak was really the only one. Oh, and Charles. Charles is upset about Cassandra as well. So Charles and Funak are brothers? Or brother and sister or whatever? Yep. Oh, Charles is the sister, interestingly enough. Huh. Funak says all the wooden storage increases the value quite a bit. Yeah, you're right. $1.40 per piece, so that's like 80 bucks per wood. We've got a lot of wood in storage. Still have a mega here to build these things. Ah, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Matter of fact, let's just focus on making wood sculptures for now. Whew. One Glove says, do small areas work for wood cutting? You get forbidden allowed in blocks. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. Just like I do with my farming normally. Like all these farming blocks. There you go. Which is the standard approach that I take to farming. But instead, out of haste, I've made some pretty big farming chunks. But yes, that would be a good idea there, One Glove. Thanks for mentioning that. Do I have anybody else I could turn on to growing? Oh, I lost 2 of my best gardeners. Oh, that's not good. No wonder I wasn't keeping up. Well, guys, I guess it's time to learn a new trade. That's a real shame. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn you off of art for now until we get another I don't know what I was saying. Get more pawns here soon, though. Oh, we're going to have another raid here soon. So, you know what, guys? Before we get to day 18, I am going to end this because I don't want to start a raid and then end it after a raid has started. So, that is going to be it for the stream today. I hope you guys have had a good time. Oh, look at that. June 2nd, 2017. So we didn't get a new version of it. It's really weird. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really had fun. I hope you guys had fun. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Next stream will be next Friday. I hope you will check out the rest of my channel too. I do daily videos, all sorts of fun stuff. You guys are the best. Very lucky to have all you guys here. Thank you so much. Bye.